What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a voiceover. Haven't done one in a while, so I hope you guys enjoy it. It's gonna be on 10 things you didn't know about me, so this should be interesting. I'm gonna start here with priming my face with one of my favorite. I'm not gonna go over products or anything like that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start my list. The first thing I want to share with you guys is that I love pizza, and like, I mean it. It's my favorite food. I love it so much. I'm like so passionate about it too. But it has to be a Chicago style pizza, meaning it can be the thin or the deep dish that Chicago is very well known for. It doesn't matter, it's all more than welcome in my belly. I'm just not a huge fan of the super thin and crispy. It's not my thing. Like, I really don't enjoy it. I used to order sausage, spinach, and broccoli as my toppings. I know it sounds like a weird combination, but trust me, it's delicious. I should probably order that next time. It's been a while. My go-to order right now is just sausage, green peppers, and onion. And my husband prefers pepperoni, so sometimes I just add it on there. And I also want to share that I really enjoy Hawaiian pizza as well. I'm one of those pineapple belongs on pizza people. This next one is kind of interesting, I guess. I don't think I've ever really said it out loud or to anyone, but I'm a huge daydreamer. I'm a daydreamer. I like to think of things that haven't occurred yet. So, for example, I like to, daydream about upcoming dates that I really look forward to. And so, for example, when I was pregnant, I would daydream all the time what life would be like once my baby arrived. I would picture us in our new home, which, by the way, we didn't have yet. And I would think about what her nursery would look like once it was all set up. And I currently like to dream about trip destinations. I know I've mentioned here and there that I haven't traveled, and I really can't wait for it. And of course, Disney. Disney is one of those places to go. I miss it so much. And now with my baby girl, I think it's going to be an even better experience. I also daydream a lot about home decor. I didn't start decorating right away, so I like to envision what my home is going to look once it's all done. And we're still doing a couple remodelations. So yeah, that's my daydreaming. This is the palette that I'm going to use, and it's by Morphe. I just wanted to share that before I move on to number 3. Now, this one is kind of funny, or at least I think, because I'm already a grown woman, yet I have a huge collection of crayons, markers, and colored pencils. I love to color. Last I remember, I think I had about 2 unopened boxes of crayons, specifically Crayola brand, because if it's not Crayola, I don't want it. There's no exceptions. I used to spend so much time coloring before Leia, and I miss it, but I can't wait until I'm able to sit down and color with her when she comes of age. This next one kills me. I am not a morning person, but I wish I was. I really do. I really wish that I was. I like the whole concept of waking up in the morning and, getting so much done, but I can't. I mean, if I were like my husband that could fall asleep as soon as my head hits the bed, then maybe, just maybe, I could be a morning person, but I struggle. I can't sleep as fast as he could. I miraculously wake up early when I'm leaving, either for a trip or when I'm on vacation. Those are my favorite mornings and the ones I mostly enjoy. Number 5 on my list is that I always wanted to live in the suburbs. I don't know why. I just always did. I mean, I grew up in the city and all my family lived there except for one aunt. I used to love going to her house because it was just a different experience. And I want to blame movies like Home Alone because I think that's where I got the idea. It just made me want to live in a community where there was big homes and they were all decorated nicely with their garage doors in front of their house. I really liked how the homes looked. And again, the daydreamer in me, I'm just happy that I get to experience this now as an adult and with my little family. This next one, I think I've said a couple times here and there, but fall is my favorite season. I love the colors, the weather, the scarves, the sweaters. I mean, pretty much everything that comes with it. I'm a huge fan of all the burnt months and festivities. I want it to be spring and sunburnt now, but I know that as soon as it hits 95 degrees 2 days in a row, I'm gonna be over it real quick. And I'm gonna be crying for it to be September. So I'm just crossing my fingers that it doesn't get to have this summer, but who am I kidding? Number 7 on my list is that my husband and I have a photography business. My favorite photo shoots are quinceañeras, without a doubt. And if you guys want to take a look at our work, I'm going to leave a link to our website in the description box below because, I mean, it's never a bad idea to promote. So that's that. Oh my gosh, this next one. I hate, and I mean it, I hate to watch makeup or beauty videos where product is being poured on the face, or rather yet with a filter on. I don't understand. I guess it's cool or appealing to the eye to see someone pour foundation on their face and seeing it just coming down. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. It's a waste of product. I clearly don't get it. Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't know. I'm also not completely against filters, but when it's on review videos or some sort of tutorial, it also doesn't make sense to me. People might as well not review, or at least I say put a disclaimer for the audience so that they know out of respect. Anyone else agree here with me, or am I the only crazy one? Someone please tell me that you guys are on board here. This one is a tough subject. I wasn't sure if I wanted to include it on here, but it's something that pretty much happened recently, and it's that I lost my dog. My family had him for more than 10 years, and he's still not found. And my heart is broken, and I don't think I could ever fully recover from it. He got out of my mom's backyard, and he had no collar, and he also wasn't chipped. It's been, I think, a week now, 2 by the time you see this video. And I really wish that I can do more, but I feel like there's only so much you can do when you lose a pet. And I'm really holding on to hope, but I mean, life has to move on. I can't just sit there in the darkness forever. Nights are the worst because that's when my brain just starts overthinking, and I just think to myself, is he being kept by a family, or if he's still out there? And I think the worst part about all of this is that I didn't really get a real closure. I'm pretty much left in the limbo here. And if it weren't for my daughter, I think I'd be in a worse state. And last but not least, number 10. So 2 things. Number 1, I am not a professional makeup artist by any means, and neither do I think that I am. And number 2, I don't really like to do tutorials. Number 2, mainly because of number 1. I put on makeup how I think it looks best on me, and so whatever works on me probably doesn't work on somebody else. And there are a ton of different techniques out there and trends that I think work and look cool on people, but I'm very true to myself, and I like to stick with what I think looks best on me. Like I've said, I love to create and use color for the camera when I do looks, but in reality, in my everyday life. I like to use very minimal makeup and I enjoy basic looks. I really hope you guys enjoy both though, my looks and tutorials. I also want to do a little bit of everything here on my channel and have a variety of video for you guys to watch, from first impressions, tutorials, and recommended products that I've used for a while. I just really love reviews, really. And I also want to take the opportunity to thank you all again for watching my content and subscribing. It really means so much to me. So that was my list, and I should be done by now. But as you guys can see, I'm still working on my makeup. I had a great time. I really enjoyed doing this type of video. Like I said, it's been a long time since the last voiceover that I actually did on here. So this one's a little bit different because I'm not mentioning all the products that I applied, but in this one I just wanted to do more like a get to know me and kind of current events of what's happening in my life right now. A while back over on my Instagram, I remember I used to do girls night. That's what I called it. It was just me going on live, and I would just sit there, pick a topic and talk and just kind of read the comments. It was a great time. I kind of miss it. I wonder if I should probably do one of those soon, but this type of video kind of reminded me of that. So if you were once joining me over at Girls Night, I hope that you kind of remember about that with this kind of video. That's what it reminded me of. And so, yeah. Now, before this ends, I should probably take the opportunity as well to invite you guys to go and follow me on my IG if you aren't already. I try to post there. I used to be better at it and post daily. Right now, it's not so much that, but I do like to post there once in a while. And it seems like I do share a little bit more on my stories. So, yeah, if you've watched until this point, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say. Thank you for your support. I really hope that I haven't bored you yet, but I promise it's going to be over. I'm about to take off this headband and I'll be done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this type of voiceover video. I do plan on uploading many more like these, so if you enjoyed this video, I invite you to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Sending you all a bunch of love from this side, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.